It's Levack and Goz on 104.5 The Team.
All right. Producer Woods, you have worn us down. In other words, you have actually made us interested in your world of football.
Well, it's about time.
I know. It took a while. What jersey are you wearing today?
I'm actually wearing a training jersey today. Nothing.
Training? You have a training bra on?
No, that is not a training bra.
I like the color scheme. Who's a training jersey
it is a
for?
Liverpool jersey.
All right. Well, okay. So, all right. Let's talk soccer.
So I see these signs in WrestleMania, and I'm kind of confused by them, but they're popping up at these big sporting events. Explain to the people who are watching any sporting event right now, what in the world do these signs mean?
So the signs say Wenger out, meaning the Arsenal manager.
I know what that means.
No, it's not what it means.
Okay.
Let me explain.
All right.
No, it means the Arsenal manager's ironically his name is Arsene Wenger. He is not in favor of the fans anymore.
Oh, never mind.
That's it. No, that is not a disease of the man region. But
penicillin, clear that right up.
The fans haven't really had a very good season with him this year. They've had a rough go of it. They've gone back and forth at each other, and he's had great players over the time he's been there, which is 20 plus years. But then again, he's only had mediocre results. A lot of them being recently with tough losses to lower bottom of the table teams.
Goz was Wenger out when he was wearing that Hooters Grill costume.
That's why I left early.
Liverpool, that's you got the training jersey on today.
It's my team, man.
They lost another key player this season, man. Is it done for them? What are we doing here? What do we got going on?
Well, they need to finish in the top four. Top four is a win for them this season. Top four gets them into the Champions League for next season, so they can play against all the top teams in Europe. Sadio Mane being out, Felipe Coutinho just got ruled doubtful for tomorrow's game with an illness. Jordan Henderson may be returning today. Daniel Sturridge back in training. So they've been injured. Adam Lallana too, another key figure. They've been injured a bunch this season. And because of these injuries, they've slipped against the lower level teams. So they need to avoid giving up mental errors, especially like they did last week. They need to make sure these youngsters step up. They have two guys on their roster that are 18 years old. They're kind of the Gleyber Torres of Liverpool right now. Okay. Daniel Woodburn is the main man.
Compare Gleyber Torres to a soccer player.
He may have played soccer growing up, football possibly.
And they just they got to win the winnable games. Their schedule's very favorable, and they have to make sure the games that are ahead of them. Especially with Stoke and Middlesbrough coming up, they got to win those.
Let's talk about the American squad this weekend. What do we have to look forward to as it comes to the players on that team?
Well, you're not going to be watching American football, but you're going to be watching the star of the future of American football, which is Christian Pulisic, play for Dortmund. They're going to take on Bayern tomorrow morning. So the top two, probably the most popular teams in Germany, will face each other. It should be the game to watch, but basically I'm going to be looking for just the amount of just the factor that Christian Pulisic plays on the field, the factor that he's getting time in Dortmund against a top team, a top tier opponent. That experience is going to be very good for USA down the line.
All right, Producer Woods in here doing a soccer update. We're going to try and do this weekly because you have such a passion for it and people seem to like it. So if you were going to sell me on soccer, what match or matches should I pay attention to this weekend?
I'm watching the one in particular is Everton and Leicester City. Leicester City has a new manager, Craig Shakespeare. I know you love the name.
I do. To be or not to be?
Well, they right now have been winning, and he's 5-0. Yes, and ironically, he's actually friends with our South Carolina boy.
Right, Martin?
Sindarius Thornwell?
Sindarius Thornwell loves football.
As you can see. And, Everton's had a rough go of it the last week or so with the loss to Liverpool and a really 93rd minute loss to Man United on Tuesday. So they look to bounce back. So I think that's going to be the game that you're going to want to pay most attention to.
All right, good job. A little football action, little soccer. Producer Woods, are you happy now that we went soccer?
Just a little bit.
All right, I'm sorry. The Oscar music is playing. We've got to go. But
that's why I don't wear headphones.
We've got a local sports center coming up next.